chase pitch and advantage counts for Leighton Finley this afternoon.
A long hold. And now the 0-2 from Finley. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, and he retires the leadoff man in the Binghamton lineup. Binghamton, you mentioned, gets a sign, a deep breath, and the 3-2. Chop to the left side, glove by Slade Alford, who will throw out Rogacki by a step. 2 up, 2 down in the Binghamton first. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Bade down on strikes, and a 1-2-3 first for Leighton Finley. We go to the bottom of the first. Binghamton nothing. Georgia coming to bat in the opener.
And the poise so far from the youngster.
The 2-2. Alford lines it up the alley in right center field. It's going to go to the fence. Slade Alford on his way to second with a leadoff double in the Georgia first. 1-1 the count to Burnett. And he slams that one up the alley in right center on the run and making the catch for Rogacki for out number 1. So a loud first out. The 2-2. He swings and skies one to left. Going back on it is Haskell to the fence. He leaps, it's gone! The ball flies at Foley Field. And Trey Phelps for 2. 2-0 Georgia.
Well, just talked about how you got to try and avoid making a mistake. Look at this. Just get it in the air, big fella. And he knew it. It's got some carry to it. We felt it was going to be a bit muggy here and allow the ball to travel a little bit more.
Hey, I'm going to get dinged.
Oh, very similar to when you go into old Yankee Stadium, even new Yankee Stadium, and you see 315, 310 down the line. You're like, okay, I got to be really mindful as you get a walk to Zabo headed to first base. And to me, a critical. Just trying to find a way to get a ground ball and get out of this inning.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up. He went around as he chased the high fastball. 2 outs.
Playing weight here, but got to have confidence in your offense too.
Pitch number 30 of the inning is a liner into left field, a base hit. Haskell gives ground to play it out of bounds, and runners will be at the corners with 2 outs. Pretty smart play by Haskell there to let that ball travel to him in left field and probably held the runner at first. Three-run shot for Daniel Jackson. Rogacki lost his glove. It's 5-0 Georgia.
You want to see a Foley Field home run? This thing had a little vapor trail on it. Jackson, and I mean, he went down and drives it with authority into right field. Most other ballparks, that's probably off the wall. But the Foley Field magic continues.
1-2 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets Hunter on strikes, and the inning is over. But all Georgia in the first as Trey Phelps gets him up. Recruit coming in. His brother was a Georgia Tech starter, Jackson Finley. He was an all-state performer in Georgia in high school. As he gets strike 3 called on the outside corner. And the leadoff man gone in the Binghamton Maritime's work before this. Called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts on the outside corner for Finley, 2 outs.
Well, I'm going to tell you something right now.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. 5 strikeouts in the first 6 hitters for Leighton Finley, and through 1.5, Georgia leads Binghamton 5-0.
Adjustment, try and expand it away and then maybe run some heaters back up and in.
Again, Bouchard getting the start because Hayden Tarcia, their top starter, pitched on 3 days rest on Sunday against Bryant.
Telegram look for, what they try and take advantage of, and it's a great lesson in real time to make those adjustments.
The 1-2. Inside, Alford looked like he swung at that pitch that hit him. From it. It feels like he's pitching backwards.
Yeah, two options. He can elevate with the heater if he wants, or he can go right back to the cambio.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Went back to the changeup and gets the strikeout for out number 2.
That's excellent. See?
The 1-2. Swinging a roller. Diving stop by Bade to second for the fielder's choice. An excellent play by Binghamton's third baseman to end the inning. Devin Bade taking away a base hit. And the 3-2. Driven down the left field line, slicing in foul ground. Jackson over and just across the foul line makes the catch for out number 1.
Much better route. Settled under it. You're right, though. Binghamton, credit to them.
One of the top scoring teams, the top scoring team in the America East Conference this year. 3-2. Called strike 3. 97 on the edge, 6 strikeouts. At 9, they would love to get at least one in this regional. The 3-2. Lined into center field, that's a base hit. Rounding third and heading home is Haskell. The throw is not in time. It's an RBI single for Bolton, and Binghamton's on the board, trailing 5-1.
Well, I got to tell you, McCarthy made a heck.
Really something else. The 1-2. That one back through the middle, and a base hit for Rogacki. Bolton scores easily, and it's a 5-2 game.
He blew a tire coming around halfway.
The other one is gritty, not pretty, and so far that's been the case for Binghamton. Chopper towards the middle. Branch has it. Double clutch and throw to first just in time to get Bade. And the inning is over. Binghamton gets a pair. They trail by 3. We'll visit with Tim Sinicki, the head coach of the Binghamton Bears. And, I mean, this is the Division III coach there, right? Tracking down foul balls. And he said, what are you doing to a couple of his players? He said, well, this is the spot that we hide the balls so that when a ball rolls down the hill. 0-2 the count to Ryan Black. 5-2 Georgia, last of the third. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for Boucher. That one lined into left field. A base hit. Haskell will have to get over to cut it off. It'll be runners at the corners with 1 out for Georgia. And Daniel Jackson, who hit an opposite field 3-run homer his last time, is coming to the plate.
And just as we say.
1-2. Breaking ball hit in the air, deep center field. Bolton going back, still going back to the fence. It's gone! Have a day, Daniel Jackson. A pair of 3-run homers. 8-2 Georgia.
Just talked about it, right? He felt that Georgia was lingering. This one's a 3-wood off the deck. Backspin. He knew he got it. Just a matter of how far does it carry. Well, that sails 3 more onto the scoreboard. 8-2 Georgia.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. It gets away from Sullivan. And Henry Hutter is going to reach.
Well, I tell you.
Here's the 2-2. Slow roller to third. Bade abs the third hop and will fire to first in time to get McCarthy for out number 2. Back to the top of the order with Slade Alford. The payoff. Outside, ball 4. Alford walks. First free pass issued by Ben Griffith. That were hit by Daniel Jackson. 3 homers at all. Again, that's the story for Georgia. They hit a ton of homers. And it looks like Griffith is going to get out of this by getting Burnett, the dangerous hitter, to ground out to end the inning. But football, baseball, and basketball against Tim Sinicki, the head coach at Binghamton. Roller to third. Slade Alford will throw out Evan Sullivan to start the 4th. And speaking of football, do you think it's drier than our broadcast?
man, come on.
Popped up by Forgione into shallow left. Branch makes the play, 2 outs.
Say the rest of the weekend.
That one chopped towards the middle. Branch on the second hop will throw to first. In time to get Kent in a 1-2-3 inning for Leighton Finley.
All the stops is 12 different seasons here of various spots. I mean, just even overall, too, when you look at the Georgia year, as you get a walk from Trey Phelps, 42 and 15, I should say. 7.
Okay, so he's got all this soft science stuff as Zaborowski serves it into right center field for a base hit. Phelps is going to take off for third, and the throw cut off. Georgia has him at the corners with nobody out before. So those are the soft science things that come with building a team, right? Getting trust.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities at the top guys, but
swinging a high fly ball to right. Going back on it is Ragacki. He's got room on the warning track to make the catch. Coming home to score is Phelps, and Zaborowski tagging and going to second on the sac fly from Ryan Black. It's 9-2.
you heard the
liner to left, going back on it. Haskell over his head, one up against the fence. Zaborowski chugging home into second with a double is Colby Branch. As the ball squirts away, he'll hold on. It's 10-2 Georgia. Takes in the dirt, it gets away. Branch with a great read, ends up at third easily as he hydroplanes in this ballpark for a good approach. How low, Jackson walks. Second walk of the inning. Third of the game issued by Griffiths, and it puts him at the corners with 1 out. Rudder goes from first and pitches the ball, snap throw to third. And back standing is the runner.
Well, Wes Johnson not.
Santa Clara in Arizona.
Yep.
You know, 4 seeds can get frisky. McNell did it to Arkansas one year. Swing and a miss. Rudder down on strikes for the third time today, 2 outs.
And again,
in this regional, a regional that they won back in 2018. Breaking ball hammered down the left field line. That's a fair ball and into the corner. 2 runs are going to score. Nolan McCarthy, a 2-run double. It's 12-2 Georgia.
well, it's been
Brown, they're not going to pick. If they picked, he was dead to rights. Alford in the air to right center field. Over and making the catch is Ragacki, and the inning is over. It's all Georgia right now. They lead 12-2 at the end of 4.
his advantage in all parts of the strike zone today.
Logan Haskell pops the first one up into shallow left. Sure-handed Branch makes the catch, fighting bright sunshine now for out number 1. Well, this is the opener of, you highlighted it. It's been less about the slider, it's more about the fastball today. Stelrecht up the alley in left field and racing back. Jackson makes a leaping grab, banging into the wall for out number 2.
Presenting that heater and just stopping it right in its tracks.
3-2 in the air to shallow center, and right there is McCarthy, and a 1-2-3 11-pitch frame for Finley. Halfway through this one, it's all Georgia. They're up conference, but today they just have been, I mean, they've looked like Georgia. Like, that's kind of what we've been waiting for. And listen, like, this is the first time, as Burnett walks, that they have been healthy, fully healthy in a long time. And that was one of the things we talked about with West. These are some power-laden clubs, and if you're going to go toe-to-toe with Georgia, you've got to be able to knock the ball out of the ballpark. Nice play by Devin Bade, and a one-up throw not in time to get Phelps. Phelps, an infield single. What a play, though, by the third base.
Have a recommendation from an engineering standpoint on why it's not.
Inside to that hit, Zaborowski, he said it hit him on the hand, and the bases are now loaded. The first 3 have reached in the Georgia 5th, and now that one to the right side and off the glove of Kent into shallow right. Phelps will come home to score. Zaborowski to third. It's a 2-run single for Black, and it's 14 to. And they've started to draw a few more walks. As much as we talked about them being aggressive, there have been a few more non-competitive pitches. That one through the left side, past the diving shortstop into the left field. An RBI single for Branch. He's 4 for 4, and it's 15-2 Georgia. Run homer is part of that. Zaborowski's been on base 4 times, right? It's been up and down. That could be 2. And a double play as a run scores. Nice little 4-6-3 twin killing for the Bearcats. 2 outs.
Well, hey, what you needed if your pitcher's looking up at that scoreboard.
Chapper to third. Bade will throw out McCarthy, and the inning is over. 4 more for Georgia. We've played 5. They lead 16-2. For the actual invitation for this, do you think they allow Vandy boys out there? Bolton to center field. McCarthy going back, and he makes the catch. Over the shoulder, a fine play by Nolan McCarthy for out number 1.
Really well done. Good first step, and tonight.
Zach Rogacki knocked in a run his last time. Tampered towards the middle to be a tough play for Black. He throws offline. It's an infield single. 1-out base runner that snaps a string of 8 in a row set down by Finley. So Finley, this has been through at least 10 innings out of the bullpen in SEC play. Skied to left, racing over. Jackson makes the catch for out number 2. Tonight at midnight East. Here comes the 3-2 again. Called strike 3. Locked him up with the heater on the outside edge. 7 strikeouts. No walk. You know, I have quite a large melon. Do you think that would fit me?
Oh, like a regular?
Yeah, I mean, that's
like a 7 3/4 for you.
Mentioned. It would be a little different coaching in Starkville than it would be in Charlottesville. Bouncer to first. And I get the fielder's choice at second, and a double play is Burnett, who's been dealing with a hamstring, not really busting it down the line.
I mean, that's his.
Phelps to deep left center field and out of here. Trey Phelps feeds the trees for the second time today. It's 17-2.
He's certainly got a flair for the dramatic. And he's got some swagger about him, too. Look at this full extension. Just a matter of, was it, high enough to start. Boom. Bombs away. Trey Phelps makes it 17-2.
He's been on base 4 times today. He's ahead 3-1. And he serves that one into right center field. Rogacki on the run makes the catch. And the inning is over. Trey Phelps goes deep again. He's
95 pitches was his season high. I mean, to me, again, this is just me. I wouldn't have sent him back out.
Here's the 3-2. Up and in. Gion walks. I can't imagine that the leash is going to be particularly long on him in this. Late appearances here before the game is over. The 1-2. Chopped to short. Going to be a tough play for Branch. Throws on the run. In time to get him. Nicely done. That's actually a replacement at shortstop.
Trey
and the delivery. Chopped over the mound. Trey King with another tough play and another nice job by the sophomore. 2 outs. Seemed like 115 pitches was the line that they were willing to go to. As Stelrecht hits the first one to the middle, it's been a really nice inning for Trey King defensively. Coming in, makes 3 outstanding plays, and Zach Brown gets out of the 7th. Baseball player evaluation changed and player development changed once Johnson was called on after a year at LSU, leaving the Minnesota Twins Safety Network right now. We're thinking about an Ole Miss Georgia matchup as Trey King walks. At least some of our fans were. There may have been some that were hoping Smithie King should get him an NIL deal for being on TV with that. In the air to center for Jackson, going back out at Bolton. Still hit the fence, he hauls it in as Daniel Jackson made a bid for his third home run of the game, 2 outs.
Wow. Oh, man. 10 for 24 right now, 417 average.
That's pretty good. Aaron Hudson, the transfer from Georgia State, pops it up. Second baseman Kent backpedaling has it, and the inning is over. We've played 7. Georgia leads Binghamton 17-2 in the regional opener. Jay Payton. But boy, that'd be incredible for him to finish that. Now, I don't think Georgia fans would enjoy it that much as Jackson runs that one down in the alley. You retire Abraham, making it to the championship game right against Vandy. That one to left and deep, going back out at McCarthy makes the catch. Hauls in that drive for Matt Bolton, 2 outs.
He's a good little player, man.
He's hit 3 balls really well to thing away.
Agreed, wholeheartedly.
What is the line that Devin Bade gave us? Gritty, not pretty?
Yes.
That one misses, and Rogacki on base for the 3rd time today. We were talking about Daniel Jackson's home run in the first. This was the 2-2 the count. Popped up into left center. McCarthy will make the catch, and the inning is over. Binghamton, they needed some innings, and the senior delivered. So did Nolan McCarthy. This one is way out of here. It'll clear the trees. It's 18-2. Home run number 5 on the day for Georgia. As the number 9 hitter delivers.
Tell you what, I've seen some balls pasted, and this is a little majestic shot.
First time today, the transfer from Florida Atlantic, and he dumps one into right center field for a base hit. 20 spot, not out of the realm of possibility here for Georgia today. That is definitely not the sign I was looking for as Obi gets hit by a pitch. He's a little disappointed, it looks like, that he was given the free 90. Rogue one back-to-back as that one served into right center field. Extra base hit for Trey Phelps as it goes to the wall. 2 runs are going to come home to score on the double for Phelps, and Georgia's put up 20. Here's the pitch. And he walks the first man he faces. So Georgia has 2 out with nobody out in the bottom of the 8th.
And the quick turnaround tomorrow is something to think about as well.
Well, especially for those in the 0-1 game. Oh, what a catch! What a great play by Mike Stelrick, the sure-handed defender for Binghamton. 1 out. Boy, they love his defense there. And we were talking to Tim Sadicki about it, and I was like, man, he's a good defender. He goes, think about it. He's like, we play in 30-degree cold. He's like, you can barely grip a ball to throw it. And he has the man on the pivot of the double play there for a 4-6-3. Sullivan lines to center right at Devin Obi, and the leadoff man gone in the Binghamton 9th. 20-2. Georgia leads. And they can start getting ready for tomorrow night's 1-0 game. 1-2 grounded to short. And Georgia 1 out away from a victory.
Well, pretty impressive all the way around. Defensively, offensively.
Georgia fans on their feet. They can smell victory tonight. Brown looking to finish it off. The pitch. Misses low and heading a 2-out walk to keep things alive for Binghamton. 0-1. Line into left center field. Obi on the run. He can't get it. And a one-hop against the fence. Henning's going to come around to score. Haskell's second double of the game. He gets a run back. It's 20-3.
Wow, I thought Obi was going to make the catch of the day to end this one. He was on his horse, but a great swing. First and foremost, Haskell just absolutely crushes it. That ball had some backspin on it. Look at Obi close the distance just out of the outstretched reach.
Stack towards the middle, backhanded by Black. He will throw to first, and Georgia is into the 1-0 game. They defeat Binghamton 20-4. They will await the winner of tonight's game between Oklahoma State and Duke, a game you will be able to watch in its entirety on the ESPN app. Let's take a look at the bracket. Georgia into the 1-0 game tomorrow night. Binghamton will play tomorrow in an elimination game to try and stay in the tournament. 20-4 the final this evening. Georgia dominant in a Game 1 performance as they await the winner of Duke and Oklahoma State.